And we're recording. So happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to Yappy Hour with PG&J's and Friends. Today we have Vivian Borders, owner of Derby City Critter Sitters, and Chelsea Doss as well. She is the marketing manager and pet sitter. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us today. And as always, if you want to join in, please look on our Facebook page for the Zoom link to join our Yappy Hours each Thursday. Everyone is welcome. And if you have a pet friendly business that you'd like to promote as well, just message me and we'll get you on here and find out more about your business. But today, Vivian, how about you tell us a little bit about how you got started with your pet sitting business?
Well, I started it in 2014, so I'm 6 years old. And I actually began this because I was working for another local pet sitter, and I loved what she did, and I felt really called to do the same work. And since we were all contractors, she highly encouraged me to go start my own business. She is super great, and I just wanted it to change it just a little bit. Again, that's part of starting your own business. I wanted it to feel like we were family, not just pet sitters. So I wanted to have a community of devoted pet sitters, ones that I call friends, some I consider family, and that were active people in the community. So I wanted it to be quality pet care.
I put myself on mute. Sorry. I put myself on mute because I'm sitting outside. I hear all this wind going. And I'm like, I don't want it to interfere with the audio. So no, I love that. I love that idea that, you want a team and you want to contribute and you want to just help others, and it's about service. And I think it's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the services that you provide and the areas that you mainly that you provide services to.
Gotcha. We provide services to the Louisville metro area. Unlike other occupations, we are licensed to do business. We are not an occupational license. So we provide to the entire Louisville metro area. However, we have concentrated amounts of service in the Highlands and in the East End and all throughout. And so we provide two different forms of services. We have daily services. So that is potty breaks and basic breaks. And those are for our daily dog client parents who we're calling long hair hours. But then we also have extended vacation service or vacation service in general. And those are made up of different, we have overnight services. So that is provided. We do have that option. But then we also have, we set this up with each client individually. It is customizable with either standard luxury or potty breaks, or the mixture of both, because we all know babies need different things and people have different schedules. So we set it up to what their normal day looks like. And that was another part of when I started this business, I wanted to be a consensus and an understandable regimen for both parties. So for the client and for us, for the sitter taking care of them. So there wasn't no confusion, and there was never any lapses of time or there were services not serviced. So there would be good communication between the clients and the sitters about what was going on. Let's say we do have people that travel in the airplane, and sometimes when they get to a certain city, they get grounded and their flights are canceled and they can't do anything about it. Well, we need to know. They need to be able to tell us. They need to feel clear and confident in the fact that they can talk to us, any of us, immediately, me specifically, or their sitter specifically and quickly, and know that we need to continue services. So we pride ourselves in being able to, again, be like their extended family, be able to talk to them immediately and continue services as they need them. Or for people who work long hours and, one day they get called, they have their meetings in the whole day and then know that they have a meeting after work and that they can't make it home and that we need to come feed them dinner. So they call us and we can do it like that. So, so we have daily services. So those are potty breaks and basic breaks. And then we have vacation service. So that's pet care, pet sitting for extended amounts of time.
And that is cats and dogs, correct?
And that's everybody. Everybody's always included. Again, we understand if it makes sense. Obviously, our daily dog friends need help. They don't have that litter box. And they're not cared for on a daily basis. They're, it's every few hours basis. We need to open up the door.
Yeah. And Chelsea, why don't you tell us about how long you've been with the company and your role in the company?
Yeah, so I started pet sitting with Vivian back in August of last year, end of August, like beginning of September. And then as we got to know each other and she kind of figured out that I was a lot better at technology and social media than her, she hired me as the marketing manager. And so I run all the social media pages. I help her with marketing ideas and yeah, and then I was going to mention also, just a few months ago, I did vacation services for birds. So we really do everything.
That's excellent to know. So you can expand to birds or I guess lizards or
Reptiles.
hamsters or yeah, whatever. That's awesome. I didn't realize that. And that fits perfectly with the name of your business. Duh.
I forgot to say that. Yes, we do exotic pet care. And that's another reason why I named it Critter Sitters, is because I wanted them to know that there were pet sitters out there that, have dealt with exotic animals and are not, again, confident, not afraid to deal with them. A lot of exotic pet owners actually have a very unique setup, and they have a regimen going, and they're actually always the most organized because they want it to be done just this way. And so, yes, we do have rats, we have guinea pigs, we have birds. You name it, we got this little baby pig.
So, Chelsea, you actually touched on something that you said Vivian did, and I think, and I didn't, I want to make sure that people understand this. Vivian, that's a really interesting thing that, lesson to learn as a business owner. You can't do everything, and you're not awesome at everything. And it was really smart of you to recognize the talent in one of your team members and be able to capitalize that on it to help grow the business together. And I think that's an incredible lesson. So hats off to you for recognizing that. Yeah, and so let's see, in the last few minutes here, I just want to make sure that we get everything in. Chelsea, how did you start and get involved with Vivian? I mean, have you always been interested in the pets or pet lover, animal lover?
Yeah. I worked in a shelter for about a year, and when I was younger, I volunteered at shelters. And I was about to graduate college. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew that I just needed to make some money. So I literally just Googled Louisville pet sitters and just kind of did some research, and I found the Derby City Critter Sitters website and where it said work for us. And so I sent an email and that was that. And now now I feel passionate about it, and it is turning into more of a career than I ever expected.
That's awesome. So Vivian, in the last few minutes here, how about you tell us a little bit, how has COVID-19 affected your business, and what steps are you guys taking to make sure that your customers feel safe when you re-enter the homes?
Oh, yes. So it has hurt us very much. However, we are in good communications with our clients who do not need our services right now. They're at home. And of course, many people are not taking vacations just yet. So it has hurt us badly. We take care of less than a handful of clients right now, and it's very sporadically. These are essential workers and healthcare workers, and they still need us and check on their babies throughout the day to do potty breaks. But that's about it. So it has hurt. Our clients have tried to help us and make small donations. They have donated their credits. So it has hurt us bad. And we did not qualify for any SBA loans or grants. I can't do another loan. And to follow the strict and stringent ways to make it a grant, we cannot do that. So it has hurt. However, from my own personal college career, I do know about infection and disease control. And so I did provide masks and gloves to the sitters immediately. I told them to tell me if they felt uncomfortable, so they did not have to go. No one was forced to go. But again, we lost our business in near 48 hours. So it is hurt, but all of us are still together in this. We know we're a community. We know we're going to make it back out. I'm doing the the best I can from the guidelines set forth. But so for the ladies that are still doing services, they do wear masks. They do have gloves ready for them if they do use them inside the home, and then take them as they exit. And then the best thing that has come from this is that I learned to have some more technologically savvy skills. Oh yeah, you know me. And I learned how to do Zoom. Our sitters we're actually in more communication now because we all work independently. They're contractors. They work for themselves, but they understand that we're all a group and a team. But now we've set up like weekly meetings to discuss, and that's an open forum for them to discuss their feelings, procedures, policies, things we're going to do differently. But then what's happened is I've set out meet and greets as Zoom form. So we have now, for our clients, established a Zoom meet and greet, and this actually makes it easier because they get to meet their primary sitter and the whole team if the team's available. So if all of us are available, we get on there. So they get to see all of their faces. They get to meet all of us. Usually what's happened in the past is that they'll know their sitter is coming or different sitters coming as it happens. So if someone had an accident or had an emergency and couldn't make it, we were texting and telling them who was coming next. But this way they get to meet them all in the front, or if there's the next service time that they need us, they get to have a Zoom meet and greet. So now it's actually a little bit better. It has made it a change. It's a significant change. But
I love that. That's innovation. There you go. See, we all have to innovate.
I did it. And I'm so glad I just did it.
There you go. Pivot and adapt. Pivot and adapt. That's what we do. Well, I just want to thank you ladies so much. We're out of time for today. We want to keep it short and sweet. And thank you all for whoever's watching, and give us some of your feedback. And don't forget about the Derby City critter sitters out there. Share the word, spread the word. Let's support local and each other. And you guys be safe. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.